Ike here, positional footwork 5 and 6. I'm going to do those both together. And this is now using a passing step to move in a bigger way to advance or retreat more quickly. Considering this as just positional, meaning you're moving around your opponent or or moving to your opponent. Or moving so they have to respond to you. This passing step video tutorial is going to show the passing step used always going back to proper fundamental guard and stance. So here we go. So real fundamentally first, passing step is just the back foot is going to come forward, your hip rotates forward, very similar to just a regular walk, but you're in kind of your guard and your stance, and it just comes, and then you go to here, okay? And as you can see when I do that, the foot position, and therefore the stance, goes to the reverse because your back foot becomes the front foot. So I go to the pass, and then this foot gathers and pivots around, and so now my front foot and my guard position and my stance is now here. If I go backwards, it's here, okay? So that's the passing step, okay? Show it on this side. All right. Just come forward, and then I come back. See how those feet move and shift on the balls of your feet? Very important. You gotta make sure that's working. Okay. See how this back foot on a backward passing step, so the front foot's going behind, starts that movement so that I get my knee in a position of pivot and rotated to where it wants to be. Okay. See how the front foot on this step starts to move a little bit as well. See that? Okay. So fundamentally, if we're using that and I'm in this position, I'm going to use it to move very forward, 2 big passing steps forward to get to my opponent quickly, but stay in my standard, but finish in my standard guard. So I come here and then I come back to here and I'm back in that left foot forward position, right? So again, here, here. Or if I'm moving backwards, here, and then back to that guard. So fundamentally on that passing step, we're only using it to move quickly towards our opponent or away from our opponent and putting ourselves in back to our standard shield, sword, guard, and stance position. So if I'm here and I'm going backwards because he's coming at me real quick. And I just bang right there. If I want to move to him quickly, right here and then there. Okay? Practice this stuff. Again, this is fundamental passing steps. Forward and back.